Wonder what's in store for us today.
This is not a face you want to see greeting you in the morning. Just saying that now. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Golden Country of Torna. In the last episode, we finally made our way to Gormont and explored the last bits of Torna as we could. So, but now in this episode, though, we are going forward to go at Torigov in hoping to find Lora's mother. Is what I would say if we didn't have a little bit of a note to start off on. Monolith, yeah, they have reused bits and bobs of Gormont's original design from the base game, including this. and Lorna faced her death there, so let us start off on a bad roll and let us retrace old ground. We're doing that, and I'm just starting off. I would want to try just for a little bit now, because we have been fighting a few monsters off screen just to get stats up and whatnot. But here, I want to try and demonstrate something. It's not big, but it's something that I definitely know. But while fighting, have you got anything to say on combat wise?
Yeah, basically in 2, Jin always said how he felt that blades were like slaves to their drivers. How it was just the drivers doing all the attacking and his blades just giving the drivers everything and they weren't doing anything. They're basically slaves. But as you can see in this Torna DLC, it's not that at all. The blades and the drivers are working together in tandem. Nobody's a slave, they're all helping each other out. Yeah. And I can really see how Jin prefers this, because I definitely prefer this.
Yeah, because it makes things a lot easier. And one of the best parts about the point that I think it is that it's not just a case of Monolith being like, we made this combat just for the sake of it. Even down to the dialogue options of Lora saying, well, the reason why I hold Jin's blade was because we were broke. It's just little things like that which just, I don't know, makes it stick out. But as you just saw right there, finally, collectibles actually float on water if they go on it. In the base game, it wasn't like that. If you killed an enemy or a fish in water and it died in water, as fish tend to do, and the collectibles went in, tough luck, they were lost.
Yeah, I think I can remember we fought like a Lexus unique monster.
Yes.
And we lost all the stuff that it dropped.
Yes, very much so. So it is really nice to see that they have fixed that issue along with other things we mentioned for a brief time playing this. And Gormont is such a wide area to explore, with 28 catapults down a hill for some reason, but we'll get into that in due time. For now, though, let's go through what definitely seems to be what looks to be a very different type of. Oh dear God.
Oh no.
Here too. Gormont's an attractive target, but this... Whoever did this clearly had no compassion or respect for the people they killed.
Well, whether it was Malos or someone else, either way, clearly they're all toast.
Mithra.
Lora.
It's okay. Mother could have run away somewhere safe.
Heavily optimist. Reminds me of someone else I know. But also, just want to take a moment and just let the music play for a bit, because if this is what I think it is, yeah, this is the same song for when I first found Elysium. Honestly, equals the same result. It definitely is a mixed bag, all in all, because yeah, it's sad to see a village being burned down. Not to mention how Laura's mom who was here, and Laura's still thinking, no, it's got she's got to be fine, even though the results are pretty much staring you right in the face. And on the flip side, I'm really glad this song is here, because it only got used once in the main game and never came back.
And you're picking up collectibles and opening boxes, and I'm noticing that Lora isn't saying anything.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy hell, you are absolutely spot on. I don't know whether that was an actual program of the game, but if it is, dude, that is a nice touch. How... yeah, even in collectibles, she's not saying anything. Dude, that is a lovely touch on how it's just quiet and respect. That's a good eye.
I thought it was just a glitch at first, but then you kept picking them up and she still was quiet.
It's like... man. I mean, honestly... yeah, you would not be chipper at all if, like, the town in which your mom was supposedly hiding is now burned down and everyone's pretty much saying, oh dear, what a tragedy, everyone's dead. Especially Mithra. And on that note, I do like how it shows the... No, I'm being respectful. I'm not gonna laugh at that. I just saw it, acknowledged it, and moved on. No, but I do like that contrast of Mithra, because as we know her in Xenoblade Chronicle 2, yes, she does have a bit of an attitude problem, but just seeing how she was this far back, it definitely makes you appreciate her time with Rex a bit more.
Yeah, you could definitely tell she hasn't been around humans that much, or anyone for that matter.
And it definitely makes her, again, we know Mithra, but this is like completely different, so kind of makes her a new character. I wonder if it's going to tie into Jin's original problem with, like, Blades, like they lose their memories to become different people. That's not fair. Makes you wonder. And this is going to be, yeah.
Failure paves the way to success.
I do like the comments on when you don't get it.
Yeah, I think that's Monolith's idea of trying to lessen the blow, I suppose, because they must have had an inkling on some people's disagreements with field skills, but hey ho. Also, I don't honestly know how I feel about collecting treasure boxes in a burnout town of Torrigoth.
Well, at least Laura's not saying anything while she's doing that.
Yeah. But, on the flip side though, it does make you appreciate on what Gormont is going to be. After seeing that, that's quite a polar opposite. But anyway, I don't think Laura won't want to stay here for much longer. So, let's just continue on and see what we can find or what comes next. I do like how Laura's continuing to be an optimist. That is respectful, at the very least.
Look, fresh graves over here.
This kind soul must have dug them all.
What's wrong?
Should we maybe bury him, too?
Huh? Yes, let's.
This. I made this flower myself. She kept all this time.
Thank you, Jin. I'm alright now, really.
Are you sure? If you're trying to put on a brave face, then...
It's fine. It's fine. Hey guys, do you think we can go back to the village again?
Did you notice something?
No, nothing like that. I was just thinking maybe we could bring back something to offer to the rest of the graves, besides Mother's.
They're all burned to ashes. Is there really any point?
Really? We didn't find anything last time.
Alright. We can all go look together. If it helps give you closure. Man, what are the flurry of emotions? It's the journey starts out all happy and go lucky, and starts off on a positive note, be like, oh, guess what? I found your mother. I know where she is. And then it just goes from, God, just finding Torgoth, then finding it burnt down, but still thinking, no, she must have got away. She must have found someone safe. And then just to go immediately from that to that.
When they mentioned that those were graves, I immediately assumed that she would be there.
Yeah. And can I say, music composition and timing is important, but my God, the way the piano kicked in, the moment she saw her mom's grave, I feel like that was fantastic. Some people might call it cheesy, or pulling on the heartstrings and whatnot, but yeah, you got a great and feeling soundtrack. Do it, because I'll be honest, that was a really, I want to say sweet scene, but a real strong scene, I'll be honest.
Surround them!
Ardanian troops? Imperial Guard?
Thieving scum! Don't think you're gonna get away with your dirty deeds.
What? No! We just...
Problem, Captain?
Brigands. Same ones who attacked the village, perhaps.
Drivers and blades. Mercenaries?
So that's Bridget.
Captain, I shall deal with these individuals. Emperor Hugo must be briefed.
Yes, ma'am. You lot, stay here and assist the Lady Bridget. Stop!
not much time to mourn, and familiar faces are abound. Bridget, as much as I would like to befriend you and call you a good blade, this is not the time. So much for so much for having time to mourn. And here we get into having blade finishers. Similar to the main game, goes 1, 2, 3, and now start to build up combos. I would say that if these guys didn't go out go down like a bunch of pansies. But hey ho. Switch to haze and just take out the one grunt here as much as I can. But man, this game is just not letting you just take a breath. At least now with Bridget, she's over here. So let's see if we can try and inflict something to this note. Link of the teams. So you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Photon 2. And I'm too far away from Bridget to notice. That's good. So let's see. I do like how now it's not a required element for a combo. It's just simply ice bolt or whatever free.
I do miss the unique names like Ultra Fire, Electric Storm, or whatever.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with that. But again, no, it makes it easier and more accessible. So I can't really hate that too much. So, sort of thing. I think I'll do. Oh, Mithra's down. I should probably help her up. Incapacitated allies have that issue.
And because Mithra fell, you got a temporary evasion boost.
Nice. So let's see if we can try and build up this combo to try and see if we can at least get one done before she goes down. Well, so much for that.
I need to wrap this up before Lord Hugo arrives.
Not done with you. Come on! That was a pretty cheap trick. Keep going like that, you'll get a reputation.
Cheap, you say? Don't be absurd. It's called tactics, look it up. But perhaps that's something a simpleton like yourself could never hope to comprehend.
A simpleton?
Your attacks scream it. Clumsy, heavy, no refinement.
I was gonna go easy on you, but now you have pissed me off!
Mithra, stop! We've got children here.
What was that? If that had actually hit me,
Oh, didn't like that, did you? I can see it on your face. Well, on that note...
Mithra!
Haze! Understood.
What? How? Is this you? What the hell? She's our enemy.
Addam plainly ordered you to stop. Or didn't you hear him? Simpleton.
how extraordinary. I'd heard of a blade with the power to restrain others, but I never thought
And did she say Addam? It can't be.
All of you, lay down your arms. There is no need for this.
Hello?
It's good to see you again, Prince Addam. Please forgive the actions of my guards.
Don't you worry about it. I am just glad to see you well, Your Imperial Majesty.
Imperial Majesty?
May I introduce? The Emperor of Mor Ardain, Hugo Ardenach.
The Ardanian Emperor? What's someone of his station doing out here?
You know, our stations are fairly similar.
Not that you'd ever know.
Thanks, I try.
I've come for the Aegis. Its actions have been felt in Mor Ardain as well. We're currently chasing it down.
The same as us, then. But coming here yourself.
My brother is ruling in my absence.
I see. And so you brought Brigid and Aegeon.
Huh?
Those two are the crown jewels of the Ardanian forces. Wielding them on the front lines is the duty of he who has the throne.
Indeed. That ought to have been my older brother.
But he didn't have the potential to become a driver. And now, here you are, bonded with both of them.
The Special Inquisitor is under my brother's direct command.
Oh.
Should I fall in battle, he has his orders to retrieve the core crystals.
That sounds cold.
That's how it goes with matters of state.
And yet, it works out well for me. I have always wanted to put myself on the line for our people. And I never enjoyed wielding authority in the first place.
I feel the same way. I don't get why anyone would want to sit on a throne.
Yes, that. If Prince Zetar knew, there would be consequences.
Let's pretend you didn't hear me say that.
You two will never see eye to eye. Better to leave well enough alone.
Ruling is, frankly, it's a scary thought. Just imagine becoming someone you don't recognize. Never knowing who's looking back at you in the mirror.
Prince Addam, I'd be happy if you called me Hugo, like old times.
I will, dear Hugo, but only if you call me Addam in return. Well, it would be beneficial to share our findings, but perhaps elsewhere might be better?
How about your Majesty's flagship?
Indeed.
Flagship.
Is something the matter, Lady Lora?
I'm just not very good in that kind of stuffy environment.
Well, you're not alone there. That's the worst.
Right? I think I'll sit this particular venture out.
Yeah, I'm out too.
Oh, no, you don't.
Wait a minute. Is that her?
Yes, this is Mithra, one of the Aegises. Your account would be valuable as well, Lora.
Everything I've seen or heard, Jin will know as well.
Yes, that's true.
Please, would you go instead of me, please?
Of course. I will do as you wish.
Thank you kindly. Well then, shall we?
Well then, my friends, I shall make a move. Your Majesty, this may not be my position to say, but would it not be wise to first investigate the location we spoke of? Ah yes, you do raise a valid point.
Aegeon, please consider His Majesty's feelings. He wishes for quality time to spend with his dear friend Prince Addam.
I'm honored that you value me so highly, but I think this is a decision best left to Hugo. What do you say? Would that be getting away of your mission? No, not the slightest. In fact, I believe you are just as much involved in this whole affair as us. What of your travel inside the Aegis, that much is clear.
So, this mission of yours has something to do with Malos.
Exactly so. Aegeon, would you? Of course, by official decree, allow me to form disclose to you the nature of our mission. On the surface... Oh, I skipped the text, my bad. Sorry. Blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, there's another matter we are investigating.
And that, I presume, is Malos. So what are you gonna do? Take him down? Capture him?
At the present time, neither. It is His Majesty's wish to ascertain the intent of this Malos, and indeed anyone who wishes our empire harm.
Then I assume new intelligence has come to light.
The fourth decade reported in just as you were on your way to Torigov. They had discovered an area of land that had been scorched black by some colossal power.
I don't think Addam's going to want to ignore that one.
You read my mind. Hugo, as much as I enjoy reminiscing out on the cloud sea, I'd quite like to enjoy some more of the scenery first. Of course. If you like, we could take a side trip before we return to the ship. Lora, is this wise?
I still want to decorate the graves, so I'll wait for you in the village. Everything will be fine. Hayes is with me after all. That's right. Please take as much time as you need.
Alright. Maybe it is for the best that she doesn't get to see the extent of Mouse's devastation.
So you say the fourth decade found traces of Malos's destruction, and that would be where?
It would appear to be Valifum Hill, heading on from Fodio Great Plains. But I'm afraid I've received no further information. We have no recourse but to go and examine the area ourselves. From here, it's probably even closer than the harbour. Indeed, that's where we must go. Perhaps you can entertain us with tales of your adventures as we make our way out of Addam. Yay, power on!
Don't you worry. I've got this.
Yeah, sure, why not? And can we... Oh, yes we can. Can we move? Can we move things about? Yes!
I wonder if Hugo was like Niall's great-great-great-great-grandfather or something.
Yeah, I thought that too, but can I ask though? A question I was curious on. Why are Ardanian emperors kids? I don't think Mor Ardain is in good hands, being in charge of a midget.
Yeah, now it's giving us the ability to change.
There we go. Thank God. The position will be under your direct control, and blah 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 blah. So we can switch out. And just one more. Know about level 4 special technique of driving blade starting one-up is a unique innovation by Lora and her companions. Therefore, you're controlling a team of their Loras. You won't be able to use. Oh, so it's kind of being exclusive to Lora. That's kind of cool. But who knows? As it continues, Addam and Hugo might pick up school too one day. Until then, it's your best words. What you got? That is really cool. That is tying a combat mechanic to story. I really like that.
And it's kind of interesting how they are going their separate ways, but still part of our team.
Yeah, how Team Lora is just Jin. it's like Team Addam, Team Hugo, and then Jin. It doesn't quite mix up well.
Yeah, but it's like nice how they're going on their own separate little adventures.
Yeah. I don't know. Before I leave though, let's talk to the main character who's now will become an NPC, I guess. Weird thing to say for me.
I honestly can't stand those sorts of environments. Would you mind going in my place, Jin? If you'd asked me to go practically anywhere else, I'd be fine, but that ship, no way.
No, we're not gonna do it yet.
Okay then. I'll wait around here a bit longer. I will accompany Lady Lora. If Lady Lora's going with you, I will gladly do the same.
So that's if we want to give Jin a bit of entourage, which is fine, but I don't think it's necessarily needed right now. So I think for now we'll leave Lora and Hayes to their own devices, and hopefully Lora can get some closure on this.
Addam is an electric user like Zeke.
Yeah, the comparisons continue to draw in. But anyway, though, now as we're going out and after the gaunt fields, kind of an emotional whiplash going from that scene and all that happened to now this, to having a jazzy interpretation of a soundtrack, but hey ho. But man, I want to do something with Addam that I really want to do. For once, I want to play as Mithra. Because holy hell, this has been a while, and I'm so glad we finally had the skills to being able to move around with her and actually use her sword to our own liking.
And I think you can even use her on the field.
Yeah. Which, ooh, well, you know what? That might be a tempting thing, but one thing at a time. And even though the Ferris is strong, they're still not having much of a problem. And I'll be honest, it is nice seeing Gion and Bridget back with us again, but
and also in the HP bar, it's weird to see their names there.
Yeah. What? How did? Oh, we're meant to be killing this thing. Fair enough. We shall do so pretty quickly. I don't know how it suddenly changed to how Jin was up there, but hey, I'll take it. But oh no, I just want to divulge more into that scene. It isn't something that we really got note of, because Niall in the base game didn't die per se. Spoiler alert. Oh no, it makes me feel like whoever is an emperor and who is able to hold Bridget, and I'm going to assume Gion is somehow the emperor. I don't know. It's just a neat little question that I never really thought of until now. It's like, is Bridget really the final word in who rules the country, or what?
It's really weird to see Bridget without Morag.
Yes, yeah, and same thing with like Rex or Mithra. But I don't know. It's something that's it's gonna be a light touch. But hey ho, and also something that I'm noticing soon. We haven't technically done on a blade combo or finished one yet, and yet the enemies still have the elemental orbs around them. So does that mean that whatever we use turns into an elemental orb in of itself? that's true, then that makes chain attacks a hell of a lot better.
And I also noticed that 1,000,000 volt is still there, so probably if you still follow the same old traditional way, you'll probably still seal those things.
Possibly? I don't know. I am, and yes, I do acknowledge that miasma there, but I would want, for at least narrative's sake, and also to give Lora a bit of brevity.
My favorite part.
Also want to try and just play different characters, as well as trying to avoid fights where I can, although I assume that when I go around here, the Volt's gonna say, hi.
I don't think you can disperse miasmas without Lora anyway.
Yeah, so I am gonna hold off on that, and I'm gonna leave her back in Torgoth. So now I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave just Addam in charge. And see how things go down. And after this fight, maybe I'll switch to. Maybe I'll switch to Mithra, but who to say? And while I'm at it, let's do a risk. Let's see if I can use Addam's field skill if Bridget didn't die. Thanks. Although to be fair, we are kind of outnumbered here, so maybe what I was gonna try and do is try and use Addam's blade art or main art, but having HP down does not seem like a good idea right now. Although, to be fair, seeing Bridget's fire, it's kind of a nice thing, at least visually. Ah man. Also like how as soon as opponent enters the field, they get to hitting. That to me sounds like a lot of fun. Imagine if you're on the verge of death, but so is the enemy, and yet you switch out at the last moment and get a finishing kill. That kind of notion makes me excited for this system even more. And already we get level 2 affinity with Bridget. Alright, I'm not going to complain. Anyway, though, before I forget, we're playing as Mithra in the main field. Oh man, this is awesome. And we have more efforts here, but again, we're gonna go on our merry way and explore Gormont. I was gonna make a dramatic speech saying on to adventuring with our newfound ability to play Mithra, you know, unlimited potential and whatnot, and they had to screw that up. Be right back.
I do like how in this you get to have all the party members join up pretty fast, but in the main game you had Rex, Nia, and Tora for like half of it, and then the rest joined later on.
Yes, that is something I do think was a real downside, because as you mentioned, you spent so much time with Rex, Nia, and Tora, and you were wanting a lot of variety, but when Morag joined, when Zeke joined, they were kind of rough around the edges, and I want to say a bit behind the 8 ball. So you kind of had little choice just to use Nia and Tora. But here, as I said, we've got Mithra, Jin, Bridget, Aegeon, Hugo, Addam. So many characters to play as in one go.
And you can play as all of them. It's not like just Rex, Nia, Tora. You can play as everybody.
Wow, did you see that?
Yeah.
I stepped into a story important aspect, and I assumed the games went, nope. Because I like to imagine, what if it was a monster just trying to attack you in the cutscene? Anyway, tell me, you finally found the Funham to Titan? That's right, made there by scratch. The map, the bard song, the Adios legend, it was all true.
Bah, I wish you could have had some of that fun after you bonded with me. Not fair.
Of course, back then I had no idea that I'd be the driver of need someday? Not a clue. And they also had no idea I end up being with a blade who was so hungry for experience.
I mean, I prefer it when you have something interesting to say.
I choose to take that as a compliment. Well, sure, it was hardly boring discovering that there's an uninhabited Titan. The natives gave us a fine chase. Natives? I thought said it was uninhabited. Well, to be precise, we didn't meet any humans there. Just some monsters of the Arachno, Anton, Skeeter variety.
Cool.
And we're pretty huge specimens too. We must look like extra tempting appetizers to them. There were really quite a lot of them. I'd love to get off of the Titan in one piece. I found recompense for an adventurous heart.
So your plans to build a holiday villa there came to nothing. It's more than a little tragic.
Well, I mean, that wasn't a prime game. Perhaps it didn't get a material reward, but I certainly got a spiritual reward. Things work out quite so well for my playmates, though.
How so?
It was kind of a paradise for insects, but I heard it was laid to rest by someone or other. The ways of humans are often cruel. What's done is done. It was time of war, and they had to find a place for some refugees. But the monsters, I couldn't grasp that. They probably just saw arrogant humans wrecking their home. The telling of it falls hard upon my ears. Your Majesty, I've given my interruption, but this appears to be the location mentioned in the report. You don't say. So we're here already. We've been here for about 3 minutes. The journey passed as a blinking of an eye, thanks to Addam's enchanting tales. If your servant's humble recounting was able to relive your imperial tedium, truly the most blessed of the men I am. Oh, I do wish you'd cut it out, Addam. I'm not your better, and you should know it. I wouldn't be so sure of that, here, good friend. Now then, Mithra, I'd really like to get your opinion on this, Shazzy Hegis.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is not Malice's handiwork. How did you come to that conclusion, Mithra? Malice's attacks could have melted the earth and turned it into glass. But whatever did this only scorched the grass. It can't have been such a high temperature.
That's a very wise deduction. We're looking to have a view for an ally. I have my apologies to all for you all for leading you on a disappointing conclusion. Nay, Gion, we could not have known without further investigation. With each possibility we disregard, we move all further closer to our goal. Everyone, look there. Hi!
I was gonna say that.
It's a big one. Indeed, I can't let it run riot. Just think of the damage you could do if it got to Lesham Cove, or settlement. Everyone, get to it. And here we have an enemy that just won't quit, but it's nothing like the Aegis won't. I can't handle. And right off the bat, can I say it might be because Mithra's, oh no, maybe slow at this point, but she kind of moves a bit slow and a bit silly if you ask me.
Probably because of the heavy sword.
Yeah, possibly. But hey ho. And I just realized I could have broke with Addam, but I missed up. I missed a chance. But oh well. Let's see if we and get a chance again and see if we can hopefully get another blade. We're going. Okay, never mind. Let's get Photon up. And battery, please go away. We don't. I don't need you at this juncture. I want to try toppling, but no one's getting a blade combo in time. Jin and Gion, help me out here, please. Or not. Okay, fine. I guess he's dead. No, and no chance whatsoever. A fire-spewing monster. It's good thing we had a G on hand. Perhaps it's bold of me to say, but I've dealt with worse. Well, it seems safe to assume that this was the cause of the burn marks. I would never have dreamed that such a foul fiend could have lain in wait so close to Torigov. He's driven out of its original home in a territorial dispute. I've heard that happen from time to time.
Yeah, maybe. Or most likely some human stole or smashed its home up.
Tactful, as always, Mithra.
We call them monsters, but to them, we're the monsters.
Indeed, it must be thus. The day shall dawn when man's exploitation of Titans will bring us all to ruin. Perhaps that dawn is already upon us. Wow, this is a lovely talk.
Interesting thing you've got there.
Malice enough.
It's all right. Indal's most sacred treasure, the Aegis. It is said to be the embodiment of the Architect's light, the divine revelations our founder Maldonare received.
Really? Then... that's what I will be called too. After all, I am born of divinity, not just some reflection.
You believe yourself so strong?
Don't you?
Your situation doesn't look good. Boltrick is not going to let it go. And you can't hide behind the Praetor forever.
That has nothing to do with you.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here. Here.
What is this place?
It's a very tasty secret. Formerly known only to the Praetor and me. The essence of our Judician forebears, originally salvaged from the bottom of the Cloud Sea. Some of it may hail from the fabled land of Moritha.
Moritha?
Look. This here display is a diagram of what human cells are made of. And then this one here is a blade's.
Astonishingly alike.
Of course. After all, they are descended from humans too. That in and of itself isn't too shocking. But this...
It's the same, isn't it?
Just wait.
That's a core crystal.
Exactly. A blade's core crystal contains information not only pertaining to humans. It also records schematics describing all manner of animal tissues.
You're saying blades contain detailed information of all living creatures?
Not just that. Have a look at this undeveloped part. That is from a Titan. It suggests that this particular piece may one day develop into a Titan. Isn't it mind-boggling? A message from the architect, no doubt.
From the architect.
Indeed. This is just what you were after. I wish to investigate this and learn more of what the architect has in store for this world, and perhaps claim this knowledge for our own.
Including the Praetor.
Perhaps. Isn't this in line with your own goals? Well then, I may as well help out.
I believe that concludes our mission. Should we head to the flagship? Fine by me. It's a good place for us to exchange information. It's gonna need more to the Lashon Cove. Then to Lashon Shave we go. Power unimaginable, all done and dusted.
I think we've done what's expected of us.
And I think with that, we'll call things here. But before we go, I want to say one thing. Amalthus, what was up with that walk cycle? God, it's like a bloody penguin walking back and forth.
Like that Kevin or Ken guy from the original.
Yeah, it's like. Seriously, go back and watch it. It was fantastic. But all joking aside, it seems like malicious plots are beginning to unfold in more ways than one. Well, we're not only seeing Jin's descent, or I guess we're also expect to see Amalthus' rise. But that's for later on. But for now, guys, we'll call things here, and in the next episode, we'll continue on. We have some debriefing to do. So, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.